Know how big I'll be. Go comment the day you heard this and tell your people go and see. They got names moving records, but me, I make the culture shift. Build a brand of visionaries and we see perfect through your shit. Hey, you ever question if I'm really the one? You ever look at rolling like, damn, what has Tommy become? You ever heard an artist this good from the place that I'm from? Wait, that's just rhetorical.
I learned to pole ball at school.
Yeah.
And some of like what we do in terms of the plant and everything is slippery rock-esque.
No way.
Yeah. Went to the pole ball camp there.
Would you believe I'm wearing a slippery rock hoodie right now?
Let's talk about training. You want to talk about training? No?
Yep.
All right, okay.
We're still doing it.
Still doing it. Well, so today you told me they're doing short approach jumps and they're on the bike. So you mentioned something about dropping volume. Elaborate on that a little bit.
So we have kind of followed my normal lead-in to competitive phase over the past 2 cycles, and despite dropping volume and the deload weeks, they haven't quite bounced back to exactly where I would have wanted. Earlier on, this was not a major issue, but now I don't want to leave anything to chance. So we're a little bit less aggressive now with the training, especially on our lighter, high demand days, central nervous system days, and a little more aggressive with how much we drop off. So now I just want to ensure that everybody's kind of fresh and ready to roll coming into our next couple meets and not leave anything to chance. I was expecting RSI values to pop up to PR type levels in the week prior to our multi, where we did quite well, but they weren't there despite the deload week. So just make sure that we're fully recovered and do what we need to do that.
Sick. Nick, what do you think about their training?
I think their training sucks.
Really?
Yeah. I think it goes back to who made the program, right? In Hungary, where I come from, and where I got my doctorate, we wouldn't be training quite like this.
Oh,
we have
really?
a different way of doing
How
things
would you
out
be
there.
training?
Well, as you know, the Hungarian track team has a long history of that's what like a lot of the haters like to say.
Yeah, drugs.
But you know, I would have them doing Hungarian split squats at 50% capacity, 102% of the time.
Thanks for that. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
Am I a member of the day?
No.
Type in Rush 17, download, then come try to get me. Nobody on me, I'm my own, alright. Nobody on me, I'm my own CEO. I might take a minute to fly home and get some dome on flight. Might order up some Patron for my whole zone. So like, hey, you should really use your intuition, and you should
30%, 35 to 38. So the middle phase is like nothing basically, and then you see other guys tend to be better with almost near equal phase ratios. Krishna's a great bounder in that he can maintain his horizontal velocity really well. So what I want him to do is just be like a skipping rock, super flat, hold on to all the velocity that he has coming into that initial takeoff through his second and third jump, and jump far that way with pretty much equal phases. So if that's what you're looking for, you don't want that first one to be big. You want the first one to be flat. You want them all to be pretty flat, because that's the way we preserve horizontal velocity the best.
search and peep and watch the shit change overnight. Now it's baggy champs and always true. It rips to prove my stripes. Man, I'm on, feeling like the man. Fuck how you all fail. I'm the truth. Here to stay for good. You should know the deal.
Different than the last time you asked. You can wear your clothes on.
Okay.
You can
Leave your clothes on for this. Chris,
I don't want to be any part of it.
how's the group changed since you were in it back in the day?
Not as good looking.
Not as good looking.
Definitely not as good looking.
Yeah. What else is different?
Marginally faster.
marginally. You guys were marginally faster
These guys are marginally faster.
than you, or everyone.
I think just in general, strength to weight ratio is definitely down though.
Strength to weight ratio.
Yeah.
Bunch of weaklings
I
here.
think what else?
Is it as fun?
You know, I do have a serious problem though. The photography and the cinematography is terrible. What can we do about that?
I mean, you could do it if you want.